let's discuss Chelsea, who just lost an FA Cup final.
Yeah.
Managed to get themselves a fourth spot in the Premiership.
Yeah.
And now have a number of rumors circulating. Probably the most busiest club right now.
Yeah, right now.
Rumor after rumor after rumor, like we're in a high school girl's bathroom. Rumor on top of rumors. What do you think about Chelsea? Where are they at? How are they going moving forward? What are we thinking?
Thing is with Chelsea is that I've actually been impressed with them this year. I didn't think that they would get anywhere, near the top four. I thought they were going to finish like between 6th and maybe 9th place. Something like that.
Yeah, I think that was realistic.
But no, man, I've been impressed with their progression over the course of the season because it really has been a progression. Starting off kind of the way they did, but slowly towards the end of the season, things started to look pretty good. Just a couple weeks ago, got the Champions League spot, made it to the FA Cup final. Yes, they lost, but I mean, still, they had a chance at silverware when I didn't think they were going to get close to one, and they got a Champions League spot. So I've actually been impressed with what Chelsea has done this year, considering that the team is kind of just a washed-up version of what they've been for the past couple of years. Yes, you have an inclusion of different players like Pulisic and Mason Mount, Tammy Abraham as well. Yeah, you have this youthful inclusion, talented as well, but I've just been impressed with what they've been able to accomplish this year. And oddly enough, if they had done a little bit better in that first leg, like let's say they had tied or some shit, I would think this would be a good game.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because, Chelsea are a good club, and Bayern don't play Chelsea's a lot. Not in the Bundesliga.
That's true.
They don't, dude. So, I thought if for somehow that first leg was closer, this would have been a fun game.
Yeah, it would have. For
but
sure.
3-0 is...
For sure.
It's too much.
No.
Unfortunately.
And,
it's just too much.
I do think Chelsea do deserve credit for what they achieved this season with the fact that they lost their best player of the past 7 years. No Hazard. Gone.
Yeah.
Gone off the team. A big component of the team just completely erased.
Oh, fucking hell.
And you replace him by signing youth, which is very, it's a rebuilding process.
Pretty un-English-like,
Un-English-like. More like the team that you're wearing on your jersey right now. Going with a youth rebuild movement.
Yeah.
And they pull out a 4th place finish out of their asses.
Yeah, dude, they didn't deserve it, but they did at the same time.
You look at their stats. Their leading goal scorer was Tammy Abraham.
Yeah, dude.
It wasn't even like Giroud.
Yeah.
It was Tammy Abraham at the tender age of I think he's around 20 years old.
Yeah.
So I'm actually impressed, though I don't really like Lampard as a manager. I am impressed with the result.
Sure.
The guy's a cuck.
Yeah,
but
I like that guy.
I'm impressed, and I do have to give them the credit they deserve. Now, with the idea of had they pull out a good result at Stamford Bridge going to Germany, would they have a better shot? I do think they would maybe give us a fun game.
I think they'd give us a fun game.
If they would
challenge Bayern. I think Bayern would still go through, for sure.
Yeah.
But as far as the rumors and transfers, let's talk about the ones that have gone through. Hakim Ziyech and Timo Werner. Huge signings, bro. Huge. Ziyech's been getting handfuls of assists for the past 4 years at Ajax, and Werner's been scoring goals so consistently for Leipzig ever since they basically got promoted.
Yeah.
So those are 2 huge signings for Chelsea. And once again, I think Ziyech's not too young, but Werner's pretty young as well. So again, not just fleshed out veterans.
Right.
These guys are pretty youthful.
Guys with potential still to grow.
Exactly.
But the thing is, they don't really need much help offensively.
Yeah.
Because you look at that back line and you look at the goalkeeping situation. One of the worst goalkeeping situations
Fucking
in
Kepa,
the
bro.
league. Kepa. There's not much there. And then you got Willy Caballero backing him up. Just an old, not washed up, but definitely past his prime keeper.
I swear to God, if they try and buy Oblak, bro, I'm gonna riot.
I've heard those rumors too. It would be very cheeky of them to do so.
It would be because they took Courtois.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. They did.
Yeah.
Now the thing is, I think the positions they need to spend the most amount of money on are easily defensive positions. Rudiger needs to be replaced. Zuma needs to be replaced. They need to find someone more solid.
Just solid, more reliable. Look, Rudiger's actually not that bad.
he's
but
not.
when you're
He's
challenging for the Premier League title,
Yeah.
you need someone better.
Especially because with this offensive firepower they'll have, you gotta have the equipment at back. Otherwise, you're just gonna be essentially an early version of Liverpool.
Liverpool, yeah.
An early version, just can bang in goals, but can get banged on as well.
Yeah.
So
Toure and Clavin at the back. Oh shit! You don't want that.
You don't want that shit. You don't want defenders that in 3 years are gonna be playing in fucking Ireland.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Fucking England by
Yeah.
So that's what I got to say about the rumors. But let's see what they do. It's gonna be a fun off season with just a lot of moves being made, specifically with this team, but also just around the world of soccer.
Oh yeah. I love transfer season.
So